Today we're back out here at South Waukee, Iowa Clinic. As you can see behind me, the building is really coming together nicely. We've got brick and block all wrapped up. We're enclosed. We're starting finishes. On next week, on second floor, we'll be delivering casework, starting to install ceramic tile and flooring shortly behind it. As we go into the building, we've actually got the ceiling grid in on most of second floor. Transferring over to the ASC, that area is really starting to take shape with all of our framing complete. We started drywalling this week, and we're working our way into the 4 operating rooms.
We're out here on the site. As you can see outside, it's a very different design and feel than what we've done traditionally. We're starting to see that on the inside now, whether it's the waiting room carpet, the chair fabric, the colors on the reception desk, even base colors and accent walls in the exam room are very different from what we've done before. So it's kind of cool to see this coming together with a whole different design and feel. Tyler had mentioned kind of the details of what's going on. What you don't necessarily see behind the scenes is how much work's going on to coordinate what's going to happen in January and February that we have to plan in August and July of this year. So we're meeting with all the departments that are going to be out here. We're talking about furniture needs, computers, equipment, printers, what type of exam tables they want. We're starting to put together master lists for the purchasing department so we can start bidding out those orders. It's just a lot of the behind the scenes that you don't think about a 50, 60,000 square foot clinic and what goes into actually having to put it together to have it open to see patients. We have a lot of physicians and staff that end up working in ORs that never actually see how they're built and how they function. We're at a stage of construction over here in the surgery center where we have the opportunity that you can see all the ductwork that goes into creating that sterile field around the table, where these ducts push the air into the room, then it sucks out of each corner. There's a return air. But the sheer amount of air that goes into these rooms to keep everything sterile is pretty amazing to see. Also, all the gases and plumbing and duct work that we have to put into the walls and plan out ahead of time to make sure that we have all the future flexibility and options available for whatever we may want to do 5, 10, and 20 years ago. It's kind of cool to be able to see it in this state. I wanted to share it with you guys. The surgery center is obviously lagging a little bit just because it's so complex. We're still doing blocking in the walls. We're coordinating with all the vendors on boom placement and structural steel and where do we want all the gases in the pre-post rooms. And there's a tremendous amount of decision making and coordination that goes into that. So that's why you'll see it's lagging a little bit, but everything is still on schedule for late February of next year.